Cities like New York, Philadelphia, Chicago, Houston, Phoenix, and Los Angeles are expected to house 89% of the U.S. population by 2050. Cities as minor as Fort Myers and Sarasota nonetheless have an impact. Convenient access to major transport hubs is a byproduct of urbanization in industrialized nations like the United States. Avoiding the contamination of the most rapidly expanding cities requires responsible urban planning. Their different stages of development can be understood by looking at metrics like the quality of public transport and the usage of private vehicles. So in this video, we'll tell you about the 10 fastest growing cities in the United States, so stay tuned till the end. But before starting, make sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. And now, let's get started. 10. Nashville, Tennessee. The metropolitan area of Nashville, which is home to almost 900,000 people, is roughly twice as large. Franklin and Murfreesboro are the next largest metro areas, with populations of over 50,000 apiece. Nearly 2 million people call the metro area home, with many more living in smaller towns and villages. Nashville may be best known as a destination for country music fans, but it is also a major medical center because of its two institutions, Vanderbilt and Austin Peay. Several well-known companies have their headquarters there, including IC, iHeartMedia, Asurion, Cracker Barrel, Bridgestone, Mitsubishi, Nissan, and Tractor Supply. A U.S. News and World Report survey emphasized the metro's dynamic job market and bustling entertainment scene, which attract people seeking both pleasure and work prospects. 9. Phoenix, Arizona. Known variously as the Valley of the Sun and the Salt River Valley, the Phoenix-Mesa-Chandler, AZ metro area takes pride in being the largest metropolitan area in the U.S. Southwest. Overtaking Boston in terms of population, it ranks as the 10th most populated U.S. city with 4,860,338 according to the 2020 census. Phoenix is home to 1.7 million people, while 21 smaller cities and towns make up the rest of the population. Mesa has more than 500,000 people. Chandler and Gilbert each have almost 300,000, and secondary communities like Glendale, Scottsdale, Tempe, and Peoria have anywhere from 150,000 to 300,000 people. Despite limited farmland, the region's pleasant winters entice snowbird retirees, who boost the healthcare industry and other various industries like retail, tourism, education, and banking. 8. Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. With 1.4 million people calling it home, Dallas-Fort Worth, DFW, is the 9th largest metropolis in the United States and a major center for commerce, cuisine, and culture. Businesses, restaurants, sports, and the arts all thrive in Dallas. The oldest stock show and rodeo in the nation is held in Fort Worth, which is known for its traditional Texan lifestyle. Cities with populations of 200,000 or more, such as Frisco, Arlington, Plano, Garland, and Irving, make up the Metroplex, which extends over 11 counties. Arlington, Mesquite, Carrollton, McKinney, Grand Prairie, Denton, Lewisville, and Allen, 100,000 plus, make up the next tier. In DFW, job seekers can find business giants such as American Airlines, Alcan, Venice Railway, Lockheed Martin, Bank of America, JP Morgan, Southwest Airlines, and Raytheon. 7. San Antonio, Texas. Notable historical events in San Antonio include the establishment of the San Antonio de Bexar Presidio in 1718 and the significance of the Alamo in the battle for Texas independence in 1836. With one of the biggest concentrations of military bases in the country, including the largest medical center for the Department of Defense, a large portion of the population works in jobs related to the military. Compared to other large Texas cities, the San Antonio metro area, which includes New Braunfels and counties like Bexar and Comal, offers more cheap housing and a lower cost of living. A lively way of life is fostered by the region's sunny climate and the famous River Walk. 6. Sarasota, Bradenton, Florida. Situated to the south of Tampa Bay, the Sarasota-Bradenton metro area includes the cities of Sarasota and Bradenton, as well as several coastal and interior communities spread out over 4 counties: Manatee, DeSoto, Charlotte, and Sarasota. Northport, 75,000 people. Venice, 25,000 people. and several CDPs are notable cities. A broad economy including education, healthcare, manufacturing, and recreation complements the region's parkland and seaside beaches, which attract a large number of tourists each year. Compared to the U.S. average of 33.5%, the projected 44.6% rise in jobs over the following decade is far stronger than the 2.6% growth in 2021. 5. Houston, Texas. Notable communities in the vast Houston metropolitan area, which spans 9 counties, include Pearland, Sugar Land, and the Woodlands. All 5 of these cities have populations greater than 50,000, even though there are more than 100,000 in total. With a low cost of living, pleasant weather, and a labor market that is recovering from the epidemic, Houston is an attractive place for families and professionals. Hurricanes and scorching summers aren't the only things that can ruin the city's many entertainment options. Walmart, hospitals, and oil-related businesses are hubs for employment. Houston is a mecca for higher learning, home to more than 40 schools and universities. 4. Charleston, North Charleston, South Carolina. A little city encircled by sea and islands, Charleston is one of the oldest U.S. cities, going back to 1670. Preserving its allure, the historical peninsula restricts growth. Suburban conveniences are available in neighboring North Charleston and the islands. Somerville and Mount Pleasant are also part of the metropolitan area. High salaries in Charleston range from $75,000 to $150,000, demonstrating economic polarization. The job market is projected to grow by 35.9% over the next decade, with an annual growth rate of 0.7%. Locals are either flush with cash or struggling to make ends meet. Warm weather, tax advantages, and an economy that welcomes seniors are the main reasons why retirees flock to the city. 3. Orlando, Florida. With a population of little over 305,000, Orlando has a significant impact well beyond its city limits, touching in places like Sanford, 61,051, Kissimmee, 69,615, Street Cloud, 69,305, and other communities with populations over 10,000. Orlando is home to more than 13 theme parks that are not associated with Walt Disney World, while it is most known for Walt Disney World, which has 4 theme parks and 2 water parks. Central Florida is home to a broad work market that extends far beyond the tourism industry. It includes healthcare, education, banking, real estate, airlines, and more. The retirement industry is also booming in this region. 2. Raleigh-Durham, North Carolina. Outside of the realm of academia, the Raleigh-Durham area is home to a varied range of enterprises, including technology giants such as Cisco, Fidelity, and IBM. The area is home to 1.5 million people and famous institutions such as Duke University and UNC Chapel Hill. The region's thriving cultural scene, outdoor attractions such as Umstead and Eno River State Parks, and the beauty of adjacent communities such as Cary, Chapel Hill, and Apex are all factors that attract residents and visitors. Not only are renowned employers a major draw, but so are the region's parks and other attractions. Austin, Texas. As a city that is always expanding and becoming more diverse, Austin, which is home to more than 51,000 students at the University of Texas, is always open to new ideas and people. The metropolitan area, which includes communities such as Round Rock and Cedar Park, is home to several government institutions and firms in the technology industry. According to data from LinkedIn, there has been a considerable increase in the number of people working in the technology sector, and large corporations such as Apple and Google have built significant presences. Outside of the office, inhabitants take pleasure in year-round mild weather, a wide variety of cuisines, an abundance of opportunities for outdoor recreation, a thriving music scene, and a compelling sense of community. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.